Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for Final Fantasy Legend 2. In the last episode, we had ourselves a wonderful day at the Seahorse races. And in this episode, let's see what's going on in what appears to be Japan. You know, with the famous Japanese knights. As we all know. I wonder what tie-up does. I don't actually know what a lot of the monster attacks do. There's just so many of them, and, you know... I'm gonna say, you know, they're all gonna be useless, but there's just probably a lot of useless ones. Or maybe they're all good and I just didn't know. I don't know, the first time I played the game, I really had a... Ooh, that hit hard. Jeez. I thought Toki was gonna... Oh, no! I thought Toki was gonna go first with his all that agility. That wasn't worth it at all. Boy, all that just to get turned away at the gate, huh? Criminy Jismus, that was bad. Well, I'm not gonna use elixirs on that. I mean, area is the heal stat, but we're pretty close to an inn, so it's not like I'm gonna worry too hard. Can we make it? Can we make it? Yes! The court, huh? The court of what? There's the judge. The evil magistrate. A nice bonsai tree. I don't know, this whole area really gives me a Pokemon red, blue, and yellow vibe. Like, I was talking with my friends in the Discord, and it's like, red, blue, and yellow, like, they feel like just Game Boy RPGs before they feel like Pokemon games, if that makes sense. Talk about Pokemon a lot in this one. Let's get to that inn. Jesus, man. A little pricey, but... money's really not an issue anymore, and it's especially not going to be an issue after the next world. Hatamotos, huh? I bet that's the Hatamotos, huh? What do you got to say, robot? Shogun, huh? I don't know why they put the hyphen in there. They did that with Final Fantasy Legend 1 as well. Where stuff like Suzaku would be like Su-Zaku. First class. No, I'm joking. That one totally works. I'm guessing this is Echigoya, huh? See, look at that. We got flare tomes. I mean, 50,000 is expensive, but we're only probably gonna need one or two. Got the almighty tank. Missiles are useless at this point. Dragon Sword is stellar. Let me see exactly what the Dragon Sword does at this point. Yes, really high strength, hurts reptiles like toad snakes and tortoises a lot. The tank is what I really want, but we're gonna get one for free in the not-too-distant future. Laser guns, bleh. I do believe I want a dragon helmet. Let me check my notes. Yes, we do want a dragon helmet, but we do not have the money for it yet. But there is some stuff I want to sell. Like, we don't need the giant armor anymore. Which I actually think just put us into range. I'm not going to use this, because, like, the robots can't really use it well, and Ares' inventory space is so crowded at this point that I really don't think I need the Psy Sword. So look, now we got plenty for the Dragon Helmet. So the cool thing about the Dragon Helmet is that it protects from paralysis. Which means we don't have to give it to the robots, because they're already immune to paralysis. That's what the Path Ho means, paralysis and poison. So we get that to Aerie, and her defense goes from 31 to 45! Wow! Yeah, she's almost invincible. Hell, I think she's doing better than Gar is, but that's because I really loaded him up on strength, so he's a little more of a glass cannon. So, we're probably going to drop Bazooka soon. I could probably drop the Revenge Sword. We'll see how that goes. Everyone else is doing pretty good. We really could give Toki some better stuff, too, but for right now, it does not matter. Not what I meant to do. What do you got to say, Echigoya? Okay. Sounds sketchy. He kind of looks like the shopkeeper from Link's Awakening, but this game came out a long time before Link's Awakening. Not like a long time, but like... this must have come out in '89 in Japan, but I don't know when Link's Awakening came out in Japan. I know it came out in '93 in the US, but I don't know about Japan. Alright, looks like that's everything we can do in town for right now, so let's go see what these guys are all about. They are the Hatamotos. Okay, you really didn't give us much of a chance here, but that's fine. We'll fight the Hatamotos. Let's go for Grenade, go for a Bazooka, P-Blast, and Flame. Wonderful. Hey, wow, 21. You mean no more playing, we kicked your ass. Edo, huh? Well, now we know what the world is called. Okay. Okay, bye. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can find out what the worlds are called if you had the teleport spell by this point, which I did get, but I got it off screen and I lost it, so... You know, I don't have it anymore. You can find out immediately if this place was called Edo. I don't really think it's a spoiler. Let's see what the Vulcan's about. Vulcan attack is let's see. Yeah, it's a straight up upgrade to the bazooka, but the tank is coming up pretty soon. And that one is significantly better. I'll explain that when it becomes pertinent. Cat Claw is the best agility weapon in the game. I definitely want one for Toki. We're getting one for free very soon. Coral and Ogre, they're kind of like like class-based weapons. Like Ogre, you know, you'll kill giants and stuff, and Coral, you'll kill fish. But, I don't know, that one doesn't really seem as important here as it does in some other games. Oh. Poor girl. Let's see, the Kimono. That'll boost agility by 5, but no one really needs it. Battle armor, I think... Hold up. Battle armor... You have strength plus 5. Alright, so it's basically, Alright, I'd say it's probably worse than the Giant's gear, because it gives only a little more defense, but it boosts your strength, but only by 5 instead of 10, so... I think the battle armor isn't worth it at all. Unless you're really fiending for it, but... You know, you also get all that stuff, the dragon armor also gives you protection from all that crap, so... No, I'd say it's a significantly better idea to keep the dragon armor going. Bananas, huh? You just go to Costco, I got some. They were delicious. Actually, I haven't eaten them yet. They tend to be delicious. I have good faith that these are going to be good bananas. I've never gotten bad... Actually, that's not true. I did get very bad bananas from Costco once. They were rotten when I got there, and they're like, you want to go change your bananas? And I'm like, not really, but I guess I will. Really long walk for some bananas. Cool. Alright, so I think that's all we can do here. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't remember a whole lot about this world, so I'm kinda gonna be flying off the seat of my pants here. I mean, look at that. We got more to explore. I really don't think we're gonna be hurting for things to find. What do you got to say, Mr. Mutant? So Ichigo is probably not doing so... It's not on the up and up, it seems, hmm? Oh, jeez. God, we just monetarily supported that guy. Hey, Hana! Sounds like we know what to do next. Oh, maybe if we take him out, we can all take his goods for free. How expensive they were, that'd be nice. What else do we got here? Heal staff is nice, but I don't really need any of it. Oh, speaking of, I want to swap Aries' gear around. I don't want her on the heal staff right now. I would like to have her on Thunder. Just because there's going to be some dungeons coming up, and I want her to have more offense than just solely relying on P-Blast at this point. What the... I know what he means by that, saying that she's always getting into scraps and stuff, but like, it's like, oh god, she's not a perfect woman, I don't want to deal with her. So, I'll explain later, they don't, Bananas was a localization change. That one's still in Collection of Saga. That one did not, get saved. Yeah, nothing really new here. But, They're not talking about bananas, they're talking about, maybe a nice, something you take from a poppy plant, The reason, you can't eat a bagel before a drug test? Sleepy shroom. I guess so. Everyone in Neto's been kind of mean. I don't know why I clicked yes. Alright. I was about, not Lucky Star, Azumanga Daioh. That was it. Cool. Got anything, we can have in here, or is it just delightful school children? I'll be taking this bed. See, I'm saying, if you're making a video game, like an RPG maker, and you can't do this, like, just stop. Put your game down. If I'm gonna play in an RPG and I see a bed, I better be able to crawl in that thing. Cool. Alright, well, back to what we were doing. Oh, Echigoya! Thanks for selling me that delightful item. Now can I get you busted for, potential murder? I'm coming for you. Boy, howdy, just Toki coming in with the threats. Alright, down to the harbor we go, which is where we're gonna get some nice stuff. Some really nice stuff. I'll say after this, we're really gonna need to clear out the inventory a bit, because the, I know I'm gonna be talking about the next world a lot, but, it's a doozy. Gazer, huh? I'm saying huh a lot in this episode, huh? Ha! Ow. Yeah, I guess it's not like I really could have done much for Aries' agility, given that Toki's gotten all the agility in the world right now, and he's still getting outsped. Hey, but we got some mana up. So that bites. What do we got here? We got Phantoms, Wyverns, and Guy Bolds. Some Guy Bulges. That's not what they meant by south. I believe we have to go over here. Yes. Oops. I went in from the top and was surprised when I had to walk down. Yeah, I figured I would have just ran, but actually I don't think attacking the Guy Bold with the sword is going to work. He might go last anyway. Oh, strong against flame. I didn't think about that. I thought he was just going to be immune to weaponry. Yeah, flame sword wouldn't do anything, huh? Yeah, I kind of built Gar a little weird, huh? We got fire back. That's something. It's not like we needed 2 warnings. Well, I left there for 2 seconds! Yeah, I don't really want to fight these guys over and over again. Like I said, with that group, when they're that small, I'm not super concerned about them. If I wanted their meat, I'd fight them, but I kind of want to deal with... If they're, something I haven't seen before, I want to, only really fight them in big groups so I can get the gold. Take that, Evil Pine. Oh, Evil Pine can hit back. I wonder why everyone's targeting Gar today. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Hey, Aries mana up again. Wow, what is she up to? 32. Hot ziggity, dude. We're gonna get an item that's really gonna help out with that as well, but, not too much longer. Hit him with the flames. Yeah, the fairies are fat. I kind of wish I had the fairy back. Mostly I just liked having a curative party member. Ah, I don't want fairies meat. That feels so wrong. Just imagining like a poor little fairy and like you pull her legs off like a frog, like frog legs. Om nom nom. Pretty sure I'm missing a ton of treasure if I'm just doing this, but let's take a look-see, huh? Yes, I was missing treasure. Laser gun! Or as I call it, money. Yeah, this episode of... I was about to say this episode of Money is brought to you by... No, that's not what I meant to say. This episode of Final Fantasy Legend 2 is brought to you by Rocket Money! No, it's not. No, my mom's been watching a lot of... We don't have cable anymore, so... we just watch a lot of YouTube, and since we like do it through the smart TV, there's more I want to check around here. Do it through the smart TV, so we catch a lot of ads on YouTube instead of commercials, and I gotta say the commercials were a little less obnoxious. But everyone sure is sponsored by Rocket Money nowadays, aren't they? Thought there was more treasure up here. I guess I was wrong. Like I said, this part of the game I don't quite remember as well. I don't know why. You'd figure it's more recent, I should remember it better, but I don't. I don't know, I think at this point in the game I started following a guide a little— oh no, Gar's dead! I think I started following a guide a little more closely. Not to get it over with necessarily, but I think I was busy with class, so I just wasn't paying too hard of attention. Wow, mana up again. I didn't think she'd get that good with it. It's been a great episode for her. We get the tank. Yes, we do. Alright, so let's scrap grenade and get the tank on. So the cool thing about the tank is while you use it, not only do you deal an absolute shitload of damage, I'll explain the Hikatade in a second. Not only do you do a shitload of damage, but you're also just 70% immune. 70% of the time you'll just completely block incoming physical attack. Toki's damn near invincible right now. I don't think we need to worry about healing right now, so we'll just keep it going. Oh, Taro, that feels like it's, you might have a crush on the poor girl. It's full of bananas! Alright, and Hana joined the squad. Let's see what Hana's got going on. Said Hana and Hana. Sypha, Coin, Kimono, and Temptat. She's got a temporary tattoo. She's the girl with the dragon tattoo. Maybe I shouldn't have said that so happily. I don't know what that thing's about. I might have just said something really offensive. Yeah, so this probably isn't a good group of enemies to show off the almighty power of the tank, but see if I can Temptat the... Yeah, there we go. Yes, 745 damage. Yeah, see? Defended against it with the tank. Golden, right? Holy shit, more mana? Oh, anyway, let me show you what the Hikatade are about. So, let's see. Look at Ares mana, 34. Hekate. And now it's 49. But for right now, we're going to keep the Hermes boots on, because the way mana gains work is the difference between like the enemy you fight and what you have. Basically, the lower your mana, the more mana you will gain. But if Eri has all of that mana handy through the Hikatade boots, what am I even saying? Hikade boots. Jeez, that hurt. She'll gain less and less mana, which we don't want. We want more and more mana. So mostly I'm just going to keep up, against bosses I'll put the boots on. I'll probably end up forgetting, who knows. Oh, wonderful. Eri lost fire and is now weak to it. I'll probably just, I'll probably end up forgetting, but the plan is against bosses, and then just in general, more towards the end of the game when I'm satisfied with the stat gains I've gotten. Once I'm satisfied with the stat gains I've gotten, I'll just keep them on full time. Because it's not the only reason I really have the Hermes shoes on right now is just so she can outspeed Gar and get her attacks in. She's not outrunning enemies. It's not like that super matters. Cool. Let's go arrest us in Ichigoya, huh? Or in Echigoya. We can afford to fight one of these guys. That Sypha isn't really doing much at all, is it? 232. Or 231, I'm looking right at. I can't even read it right. Boy, howdy. Yeah, if there were just more of each, I'd do it, but... I don't know, maybe it actually might be a smarter idea to fight them when they're that few. I was kind of getting my dick kicked in. Gar's almost dead, Hannah's almost dead, and I don't really have the curative spells to pull it off. I love that the bananas are capitalized. Sweet! Look at that, we did it. We saved that O. Aw, poor girl. But we found the bananas fair and square. Shut the fuck up, Hana. Well, there's a lot going on here. Would you date Kame, viewers? The officer's like, okay, that's fine. Jeez. Why am I standing? I'm just, we got all four of the dudes standing on top of him. Poor bastard. Alright, guess we're gonna go kick Echigoya's ass. How you doing, Kame? Yeah, this whole... I guess this is why I didn't really remember. Everything happens at you really fast. Cool. Let's head on back to Echigoya. I'm gonna say, this is like really the... I'd say it's like the last world that like really gets a super big plot. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Nope, Flame is useless. Try Coin out. I think that hits a group. Nope. Yeah, why are they going for Gar? That's weird. It's been really consistent today. Why can I eat the sword meat? What is this, delicious in dungeon? Like, I don't know. I like Dunmeshi as a title more. I usually don't like those ones where they just kind of like jam like the name. Like Hero Aka makes me want to die. But Monhun, I don't really like that. But Dunmeshi just, I guess because I saw it first, and also just because I think Delicious in Dungeon is a really bad title. All right, into the basement we go. It's a nice looking basement. We got a nice open floor plan. Oh, jeez. How would you feel like if you're just like, you walk into like your break room at work and like there's so like one of your coworkers is like clearly acting up and he's like, hold up, what are you doing here? And then he just like turns into a giant eyeball. I think I'd shit my pants. Yeah, alright, so we don't need to worry about those guys. Unless you really want to grind off against Gazers, but like... It's kind of better. If you want to do some grinding, I would just get past this world and get to the next one, because that's where the good grinding can happen. Oh, damn, it goes all the way to the top. I'm saying, if you're the leader, why are you making the... Why don't you just tell the police that the bananas are legal? Well, I guess because, you know, the whole, like, war on drugs. cost more money if they are illegal. I'm glad they're having a good time. Little fourth wall break. Oh, damn, that's a lot of Hatamotos. And Echigoya himself. Wowzers. Alright, let's see if we can't tempt... yes! That's awesome! Oh, Hana still got shot. Oh. Oh, there goes Ichigoya down, literally hoisted by his own petard. Yeah, I wanted that to go down pretty fast. But hey, Eri got a shitload of HP out of that. You evil bastard. Oh, he was a guardian, huh? Cool, now we've got Taro. Alright, what's his deal, huh? Muramasa, wow! First off, look at those stats! He's got some great gear. Samurai shield. So the Muramasa is like one of those class-based weapons where it hurts humans a lot. Which is good, because we have many a human to fight. Alright, on to the castle we go. I don't actually know... Well, no, we know where that is. That's the place where it was guarded. Now at the beginning of the episode, we can finally bookend it a bit. I love when games do that. Again, it's kind of like Red, Blue, and Yellow, where the 8th gym leader is in the 2nd town of the game. I was gonna say more Pokemon games should do that. But, actually, I want to save my charges. X and Y kind of did it, because, like... You go more to the right at a certain point, you can almost go straight to the 8th town. There's a little ledge blocking you off from doing it, but it's there. You do a nice little circle around. Alright. A lot of enemies this time. I'm gonna get rid of those ninjas, because they're scaring me. Blast him with some P. We'll use the Muramasa on them too, because I want to see if it does a shitload of damage. Oh, wow! 999 damage. I don't think that's a cap. I think you can hit over 1,000 damage. Though I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. Oh, maybe I should put the heal staff back on Eri. Well, mana's up at least. Yeah, I'm gonna put the heal staff back on Eri. We're gonna get a few more. Oh, but also because she's weak to fire. We're gonna get more, and then in general, we're just, we'll have the money to buy more as well. I'm not super concerned about wasting it. And if Kai's not here to use Cure, we need someone to heal up. Because we're getting hit hard. Yeah, this is where the difficulty starts picking up again. Let Eri use heal. Actually, maybe I'm not sure if you can hit quadruple digits. I don't actually know now. Oh, well, we get X-Cure, that's something. If we're gonna get them for free, might as well use them. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, they're not amazing, but they're certainly hitting the spot. I don't know, now I want Eri to get some more HP gain. She's been slacking a little on the HP. Like, I know she just got 40 HP, but... She didn't get it at all for a couple episodes, I don't think. Oh, she doesn't need the heal staff anymore. Ow. Yeah, see, Eri's basically invincible to all that crap. It's wonderful. I was gonna say, are there any delicacies that involve eating eyes? Oh, by the way, blind sticks with you after battle, but it's really not a horrific status effect. Because, like, the only one of our characters that it would really bother is Kai, but Kai also has flame, so we can just ignore that in general. I guess it would shut Taro down pretty hard, but... not super concerned about that. Oh, he was defending, that's why. I was like, boy, somebody can survive a tank shot at this point, and yeah, if they defend. Of course, defending against a tank is pretty, pretty intense. Yeah, I made the right call there. Don't want to fight all those guys. Still don't want to fight all those guys. Yeah, running away is a pretty powerful... I wonder why they put this many here if there was, like, nothing in there. I guess it's good world building, but... but I want treasure. I want treasure or funny guys to talk to. That's all I want in this world. I want to be entertained or rewarded. Yeah, I guess the only downside about the tank is that it has significantly fewer charges, but... that's not, like, the end of the world. I'm trying to think if there's, like, any, like, super long dungeons coming up, and yes, there is, but... I'm gonna say, if I wasn't doing the LP, I would just be running from a lot of these fights and then sit and grind later. Because the game really doesn't punish you for doing that. I think there might be some treasure I missed. Hold up. There was not. Yeah, later sagas would punish you for that, so you, like, you'd really... and even then, you'd have to, like, pick and choose your battles. But, this one, if you want to run and then just, like, find a good place to, like, settle down and then grind, it's kind of like Digital Devil Saga in that regard, where a lot of the times, like, there were, like, 3, like, points in the game where I would just, like, sit there and then I would grind. Like, do an hour grinding session and then not have to worry about battles for, like, a hot minute. Yeah, that tank, even if you bought one, that shit pays for itself. Hell, I might go buy another one for Gar. I always feel the need to go past the first door I see. So what if there's treasure in there? And you know, the whole reason I didn't go up there is because I'm like, well, what if that's just the way forward, and then I'd have to waste time going back. I'm like, no, that couldn't be it, and it was it. It would be really nice if I could sleep in there, but alas, no such luck. What do you think this... well, I could have attacked it. What do you think this is? Red, blue, and yellow? You have permission to hit me if I say red, blue, and yellow one more time. Boy, Surprise is not proccing as much as it was when I first played. At least Warning is, like, using its weight in gold. If I get a first strike, I'll take advantage of it, but... at least we're not getting ambushed. That one would suck. I'll find you treasure, because there's one really important piece of treasure that I desperately want. That shit's gonna make Toki damn near unkillable. One last tank shot. Because the tank is cool, but what if there was one thing even better than this? Well, I'd say that something better than the tank, but it's more like a side grade. It does more damage, but, you know, the tank makes you invincible, basically. Max HP up by 16. Not bad. Nope. A lot of enemies, but... kind of getting to the point where I really need the surprise. Missile! Useless. Body! Better. And Ninja. I forget what that does. Let's get that body on Airy. Because now she's up to 455, so now I'm quite content with where she is. Alright, let's see. The ninja... be gloves, wouldn't it? Or gauntlets. Ninja gauntlets. Weapon resistance. And gives a shitload of defense. So, I just took those gloves off of Aerie, so I'm not going to put that on her. Could Gar use it? Yeah, actually, I'd say he could. He doesn't need a lot of this strength anymore. Let's take the Revenge Sword off, maybe? And give him the Ninja Gauntlets. Yeah, his defense didn't, or his strength didn't go down that much. His defense flew up. In fact, now I want to put Gar up in front, because he has way more HP. He's immune to weaponry. He's got all the same resistances. I think it's a smarter idea that Gar takes point. He's not, well, I was gonna say he's not as strong, but once he hits like a dump truck. Yeah, at this point in the game, your robots, like, if you build your robots like I have been, they start becoming a little, pretty much functionally the same. Dragon Sword. I think that it still has the same stats as the other one, so it's not really gonna help unless we... Actually, I'm gonna put that on Gar, because even if it does do exactly the same... No, it's actually a little stronger, never mind. But I wanted to get rid of the flame thing just because so many enemies are immune to fire coming up. Whoa, that's the first time we've run into that. Yeah, that's the first time that we've actually hit that. Like, run up against something where, like, we couldn't do... there goes Kai and Jesus. Try running away, that's the first time we haven't been able to get away. Oh, you know what? I bet we can't run on this floor because there's a boss coming up here. Oh, we might be in trouble then, because I just took 2 free rounds of nothing. Or I just did 2 rounds where I didn't... Yeah, can't run. I think there's a boss on this floor. Shit, I didn't think about that. Alright, I want Aerie to use heal. Aerie is dead. Oh my god. Boy, we are entirely relying on that tank right now. It's actually, I'm not super concerned, because Gar is basically invincible, too. Almost out of tank charges, that's not good. Yeah, we got our heads handed to us here. I'll go on back, use the bazooka once more. I thought I had... Oh, I can get rid of this. This rapier is just taking up space. Hey, a katana. Let's see. Really don't need the rapier anymore. The katana is an agility-based one, if I remember correctly, right? No, it's strength. Let's get the rapier back. His agility's lower than I remember. Huh. But we'll get something really good for him coming up. Can I use the heal staff here? Yes, I can! Do that one more time, and everyone's back up. They can lose that all really quickly, but... Dragon Shield... Probably better than the Flame Shield. Well, we don't need that for guards. Hoki needs it more now. So let's drop one of the giant gloves and put a Dragon Shield on. Now Toki is very defensive, but Gar still has the advantage there. I'm not sure if I missed something. Give me just 1 second. Is it coming up, or... Yes, here it is. Alright, so we get the Almighty Samurai Bow, which we are putting right on Toki. So I'm going to scrap the Giant's Glove in exchange for that, because we don't really need the defense as much. So his defense goes... Well, it goes down by 18. That's pretty bad, but his agility is now 63! And he still has 50 defense, and plus, now that Gar's taken point, I really think it's fine. Alright, so let's take on Shogun. Boss, ooh, and we get a preemptive strike. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's go for that Dragon Sword. And the almighty Samurai Bow. That thing hits even harder than a tank, and it can't miss. And it hits a whole group. It's the bomb. I guess maybe there is a triple damage cap here. Yeah, look at... Oh, yeah, wow, Shogun dead in one thing. 1 GP, you... Oh. Daddy! Oh, late trimester abortion. Oh, hey, we get the chance to heal. Well, not like we need it. I'll take you on! Oh, we're all the way up here. No, I don't think I checked this at the beginning of the world. Let's check the prism and see how much Magi we're gonna get. 4. Nice. That'll put us up to 67. Alright, now for the real boss of this one, and if I'm not mistaken, the Magnate is very, very difficult. Or, I don't know about very difficult, but he definitely takes more of a fucking beating than the Shogun did. Even more than Venus. But we're pretty busted at this point, so we might be able to, if I could ever hit him. Has Gar missed, like, all of his attacks recently? I don't know what's up with that. I guess because he has no agility. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think Gar might have 0 agility. I need to do something about that, actually. If I can't hit... But it's just like... Dragon Ball. Like when Trunks goes that, like, Ultra Super Saiyan, but he can't actually hit Cell despite being that strong. Yeah, he can't hit. He's useless. Oh, what a thing to find out during a boss fight. I didn't think about that. I don't think I had that issue before. I think oh! Yeah, Tornado is evil. Jesus Christ, I'm almost entirely dead. I'd be in trouble here. Come on. Yes! Alright! Oh, I got worried there. Get fire, ice, thunder, and poison. Not bad. Aw. It is romance and Kame for some reason. Alright. And we're fully healed, minus Kai, you know, still having a bit of an issue, but... we got everything we needed there, so onward to, what's going to be a very fun world. I'm going to start it now, but we'll continue it in the next episode, because this one's going to be a deep dive, viewers. If you know, you know, but I don't think any of you know. I wish it would tell you how many Magi you needed coming up, but, I guess the Prism Magi does the same thing. So let's use the Magi. We will use Prism. 1 Magi, huh? Huh, wonder what all that could be about. This is a nice looking place. Fire Moth! Which I don't really... Maybe we... No, never mind. We know why we couldn't run. I was gonna say maybe it's because, like... It's like Final Fantasy II, where if your main character's agility is too slow, that you can't actually run away either. Mean and nasty, huh? Oh, what the fuck do you mean? Cool. Anyway, we got the teleportation Magi. So now we can go anywhere in the entire game that we've already been to. Like, if we go down and use, or Pegasus, we can go back and visit anywhere we want. Yeah, it's literally called the Nasty Dungeon, which I think is really funny. Alright, so we're gonna go to First Town, actually. Not because, like, there's a plot or important reason to do it, but I mostly just want to offload a bunch of stuff I don't need anymore. Because we're going to go through the Nasty Dungeon in the next episode. And the big thing about the Nasty Dungeon is it's full of, like, it is optional. Like, we don't have to go through the Nasty Dungeon at all. Don't need Grenade anymore. Never needed the Missile. Don't need the Flame. Don't need Revenge anymore. Don't need Katana. Alright, so now we have 120,000. I could buy a Flare Tome for Aerie. But we're gonna get some really good stuff in the Nasty Dungeon. It's a totally optional dungeon. You don't have to do it. We've already gotten the Magi from it. We can advance to the next part of the game if we wanted. But I'm going to go through it because we've got twofold reasons. One, lots of really, really good treasure. There's no big boss at the end. There's no special Magi. But all of the best gear in the game. Well, not all of it, but a lot of really, really good gear is in there. And two, the enemies there are much stronger than the next two worlds. Like, it's Final Dungeon type stuff, so Aerie's stats are going to fly up. So before we do anything with that, we are going to swap some of the Magi around. Because I want to take all of this off of Toki, and I want to take the Power Magi off of Gar and give him speed. Because with that, what did we determine? It was like 10 with the first speed Magi, and then 2 everything after that, so now he's got like 26. So he's got as much as Aerie, so he'll be able to start hitting again. The fight against the Magnate showed that that was a really dangerous thing to do, so yeah, we need to be a little stronger than that. Cool, so that should be good. As for what we want to replace that with Toki, Power's useless for him. True Eye's useless, we don't need that. I'm gonna equip him with the Aegis, actually. Because the plan is there that it basically acts as a 9th inventory slot. So I'm going to open up every fight going through the Nasty Dungeon with the Aegis Magi, so we can survive better. So Aerie's nice and strong, and I want to change her Heal Staff back to Thunder. Because we're gonna rip through these. Like, the Nasty Dungeon, I'm not going to be able to complete in one setting. Like, just because of my party setup, we do not have the inventory space to go through the Nasty Dungeon in one setting. Like, this is probably gonna... There's 8 floors to the place. I don't know, I'm probably explaining too much of it right now. I think it might be better explained if I do it next time. But, point being, it's going to take several deep dives into that dungeon to actually finish it. And thankfully, they give us the Pegasus Magi off the bat, because we can use that at any point and just warp away. Like, we're not married to it. We can, like, even if, like, we're, like, 5 floors deep, I can just go back to the first town and then never have to worry about it again. And I really have to hope this doesn't fuck up now, because I just saved over my other file. So, for right now, I'm going to call that an episode. Next time, we're going to take on the Nasty Dungeon. But what could make it so nasty? What could be lying down there? Is it something special even though I just said it wasn't? If only I didn't mess up the end of episode cliffhanger and say that we're definitely taking it on. I guess I fucked up. See you then, losers. Just opened up Dolphin, god damn it, I meant to. What a disaster.